Hello everyone. In our subject Human Values and Professional Ethics, our next topic is people-friendly production system or characteristic of production system that prioritize worker welfare and the human rights. So let's start with the characteristics: worker welfare and safety. In that, safe working conditions, ensuring workplace are free from hazard, providing the adequate safety equipment, and adhering to health and the safety regulation. Fair wages and benefit, offering a competitive wages, benefits such as healthcare and retirement plan, ensuring the timely payment of salaries. Work-life balance, in that promoting the policies that support the work-life balance, including the flexible working hours, parental leave, and the wellness program. Okay, and respect to human rights, no discrimination, freedom of associations, child labor and forced labor, in that prohibiting the discrimination based on race, gender, religion, or other factors, and promoting the equal opportunity for the employees. Freedom of association, respecting the workers' right to join the union, collective bargaining, and advocating for their interest without fear of the retaliation. Child labor and the forced labor, strict policy against the child labor and the forced labor, ensuring compliance with international labor standards and the local laws. Training and skill development, in that continuous learning, providing the training and the professional development opportunity to enhance skills, knowledge, and the career advancement for the worker. Empowerment, in that encouraging employee involvement in decision-making process, fostering a sense of ownership and empowerment in the workplace. Okay, if you are talking about the examples of industries adopting the people-friendly practices, in that fair trade certified product. Okay, fair trade certification ensure farmers receive fair prices for their crop, promoting a sustainable agriculture and improving a livelihood in the developing countries. In textile and apparels, fair trade practices is in the fashion industry ensure garment workers and receive a fair wages, safe working conditions, and respect for their right. Technology and electronics, in that electronic companies adopting a ethical sourcing practices to ensure minerals used in production are sourced responsibly without supporting the armed conflict. Right labor initiatives. Initiative in the tech sector, promoting a fair labor practices, including transparency in supply chain and supplier audit to prevent the labor abuse. Food and agriculture, organic farming, organic agriculture practices prioritize the environmental sustainability and the worker welfare, avoiding the synthetic pesticides and promoting soil health. Farm worker rights, advocacy for fair treatment and rights of the farm worker, including the migrant worker in agriculture industry globally. Hospitality and tourism, in that tour operators and the hospitality providers adopting the responsible tourism practices that respect the local culture, support the community development, and prioritize the employee welfare. And in fair hospitality practices, hotel and resort implementing the fair labor practices, including the fair wages, employee benefit, and opportunity for the career advancement. Automotive and manufacturing, in that the corporate social responsibility. Automotive manufacturing integrating the corporate social responsibility practices into supply chain management, ensuring the ethical sourcing, worker safety, and the environmental sustainability. Worker empowerment, in that initiative in manufacturing sectors, promoting the worker empowerment through training, skills development, and worker participation in decision making process. Okay, so people friendly production system prioritize the worker welfare, human rights, and the ethical practices across the various industries. By providing the fair trade principles, ensuring a safe working condition, respecting the human rights, and promoting worker environment or empowerment, organizations contribute to sustainable development and the societal well-being. Industries such as agriculture, textile, technology, hospitality, and manufacturing demonstrate that ethical business practices not only benefit workers but also enhance the corporate reputation, customer trust, and the long-term business sustainability. Embracing the people-friendly production system is essential for fostering a positive work environment, promoting the social justice, and advancing the global efforts toward ethical and the sustainable practices. Now, environmental sustainability in the production, or importance of eco-friendly practices in reducing the environmental impact. So first one is preservation of the natural resources, conserving water, energy efficiency, raw material conservation, implementing water saving technology, recycling water, and reducing the water consumption in production process to preserve the freshwater resources. In energy efficiency, adopting the energy efficient technology, renewable energy sources, and energy management practices to reduce the carbon emission and minimize the environmental footprint. In raw material conservation, using a sustainable sourcing practices, promoting responsible consumption of the raw material, and minimizing the resource extraction from preserve natural habitat and the biodiversity. Okay, mitigating the climate change, in that reducing the greenhouse gas emissions, implementing carbon reduction strategies such as energy efficient manufacturing process and transportation logistic to mitigate the climate change impact. In adapting to the climate variability, building the resilience against the climate risk through a adaptive measure, sustainable land use practices, and ecosystem restoration. In promoting a circular economy principle, resource efficiency, designing product for durability, recyclable, and reuse, promoting the closed loop system to minimize the waste generation and maximize the resource recovery. Waste reduction, implementing the waste management practices including the recycling, composition, and waste to energy initiative to reduce the landfill waste and the environmental pollution. Okay, if we are talking about implementing sustainable resource management and the waste reduction strategies, then the sustainable sourcing and supply chain management, supplier engagement, partnering with supplier committed to the sustainable practices, ethical sourcing, and the responsible production method, traceability and transparency, in that ensuring the transparency in supply chain, tracking raw material origin, and verifying the compliance with environmental and the social standard. Okay, water and energy management, in that water conservation, installing the water efficient technology, optimizing the water use in production process, and treating the wastewater to minimize the environmental impact. In optimization, conducting every audit, investigating in energy efficient equipment and infrastructure, and integrating renewable energy sources to reduce the carbon footprint. Waste management and pollution preservation. In that, waste minimization, implementing lean manufacturing principles, improving the process efficiency, and adopting a closed loop system to minimize the waste generation. And in pollution control, installing a pollution control technology, monitoring the emission and comply with environmental regulation to prevent air, water and the soil pollution. Next one is the life cycle assessment and eco design. Product life cycle. Conducting a life cycle assessment to evaluate the environmental impact from the raw material extraction to end of life disposal, informing the eco design and product development decision. Okay, design for environment, integrating the environmental consideration into the product design, aiming for eco-friendly attributes, recyclability and reduce the environmental footprint. In environmental sustainability in production is critical for mitigating the environmental impact, conserving the natural resources and combating the climate change. Eco-friendly practices such as the energy efficiency, water reduction, sustainable sourcing and the circular economy principle promote responsible resource management and reduce the ecological footprint across the industries. Implementing sustainable strategies not only enhance the operational efficiency and the cost saving but also demonstrate the corporate responsibility, foster stakeholder trust and contribute to global efforts toward a sustainable future. Embracing the environmental sustainability in production is essential for achieving a long-term environmental, social and the economic sustainability goal while preserving the ecosystem and improving the quality of life for the present and the future generation. So next one is technology innovation in enhancing the eco-friendly production system. Role of technology in enhancing the eco-friendly production system. Advanced management process or digitalization and automation. Utilizing the Internet of Things, artificial intelligence and the robotic to optimize the production process, reduce energy consumption and minimize the waste. In smart manufacturing, implementing the smart sensor and real-time data analytics to monitor resource usage and improve efficiency and identify area for optimization in the real time. Energy efficiency, efficient technology, in that installing a solar panel, wind turbine and the other renewable energy system to power manufacturing facilities, reducing the reliance on fossil fuel and lowering the carbon emissions. In green material and sustainable development, sustainable design, biodegradable and recyclable material, developing the eco-friendly materials for product manufacturing, packaging and construction to minimize the environmental impact and promote a circular economy principle. Okay, design for sustainability, incorporating a sustainable design principle such as lightweight materials, modular constructions and longevity to reduce the resource use and life cycle environmental impact. So here are some examples of green technology improving the efficiency and sustainability. First one is energy efficient lighting and the HVAC system. LED lighting, replacing the traditional lighting with the energy efficient LED fixture to reduce the electricity consumption and operation cost in commercial and the industrial building. In smart thermostat, installing a programmable thermostat and HVAC systems equipped with sensor to optimize heating, cooling and ventilation based on the occupancy and the environmental condition. Okay, water conservation and management, low flow fixtures, installing a water saving toilet and irrigation system to reduce water usage and the wastewater generation in residential, commercial and agriculture setting. Water recycling system, in that implementing a grey water recycling and rainwater harvesting system to reuse water and non-potable purpose such as irrigation and the industrial process. Waste management technology, in that waste to energy system, deploy a anaerobic digester, biomass boiler and we can say that convert organic waste into renewable energy and heat, reducing the landfill water and the greenhouse gas emission. Okay, recycling and sorting the technology, utilizing automated sorting machines and optical scanners to streamlining recycling process and improve material recovery rate and reduce the containment in recycling streams. Transportations and logistic optimization, electric vehicle, in that electric powered model to reduce the carbon emissions, improve the air quality and achieve the sustainability goal in the transport sector. Route optimization software, implementing logistic software and GPS tracking system to optimize the delivery route, reduce the fuel consumption and minimizing the environmental impact on the transport operations. So overall we can say that technology play a vital role in enhancing the eco-friendly production system by improving the efficiency, reducing the resource consumption and providing the sustainability across various industries. Advanced manufacturing process, energy efficient technology, green material and innovative waste management solution contribute to minimizing the environmental impact and achieving a sustainable development goal. Okay, green technology demonstrate how technology innovations can support a business in adopting a sustainable practices, meeting regulatory requirement and enhance the corporate social responsibility. Embracing technology-driven solution not only drive the operational efficiency and cost saving, but also foster the environmental stewardship and resilience in the face of global environmental challenges. Next is the circular economy principle. So, adopting a circular economy principle to minimize the waste and promote a recycling and the reuse. Okay, so if we are talking about the key component or principle of circular principle, first one is design for longevity and durability, creating product and services that are durable, repairable and upgradable to extend their life cycle and minimizing waste generation. Reuse and repair, promoting reuse and repair activities to keep promote and component in curriculum. reducing the need of the new resources extraction. Okay, recycling and the material recovery, enhancing the recycle process to recover valuable material from product at the end of their life cycle, closing the loop and reducing the environmental impact. Okay, in implementing strategies, product design incorporate the eco-design principles such as modular design and use of recyclable material to facilitate the disassembly and the material recovery. And in reserve logistics, developing the efficient system for production or product collection and redistribution to maximize the reuse and minimize the waste. In collaborative ecosystem, supply chain integration, collaborating with supplier, manufacturing and customer to optimize the resource use and reduce waste and promote the circularity throughout the value chain. Okay, in business model, adopting the innovative business model such as product as a service and sharing the platform to encourage leasing, sharing and reusing product instead of the ownership. Now come to the point, the economic benefit of sustainable production practices. First one is cost saving and efficiency. Resource efficiency, optimizing the resource use, reducing the raw material consumption and minimizing the waste disposal cost through circular economy practices. In operational efficiency, streamlining the production process, improving the energy efficiency and enhancing the supply chain resilience to reduce the operation cost. Okay, in marketing, market opportunity and innovations, product differentiation, meeting customer demand for the sustainable product and services, gaining competitive advantage in the market and enhancing the brand reputation. Okay, innovation potential, in that stimulating the innovation in product design, material science and recycling technology to develop new business opportunity and the revenue stream. In regulatory compliance and risk, environmental regulation, in that meeting the regulatory requirement and the sustainability standard, avoid fine and the penalties, avoid with the penalties associated with the environmental non-compliance. Okay, and the next one is supply chain resilience, building the resilience against the supply chain distribution and volatile the resources, play by diversify sources and adopting a sustainable sourcing practices. Next is long-term suitability and resilience. Stakeholder, enhancing stakeholder value and investor confidence through sustainable business practices, transparent reporting and the environmental performance and corporate governance. In climate change, mitigating the climate risk, reducing the carbon footprint and contributing to the global efforts through the climate change mitigation and the adaptation. So, adopting a circular economy principle offer the significant opportunity for business to minimize the waste, promoting reuse, recycle and achieve economic benefit through the sustainable production practices. By transitioning to the closed loop system, optimizing the resource use and fostering the, we can say that fostering the collaboration across the supply chain, organizational can reduce the environmental impact, enhance the operational efficiency, and drive the innovation. The economic advantages of the sustainable practices and include the cost saving and market differentiation, regulatory compliance, and long-term resilience, positioning the business as a leader in sustainable development and contributing to get a more sustainable environmental stewardship, but also create value for stakeholders, strengthening the brand reputation, and foster the sustainable economic growth. So the next one is global standard and the certification. Okay, overview of international substandard for ecosystem and the social responsible production. In that, the certification system ISO standard. ISO 14001 provides the guideline for establishing, implementing, maintaining, and improving an environmental management system. To enhance the environmental performance, focuses on environmental management, helping organizations identify and controlling the environmental impact, improve and performance that demonstrate the commitment to the sustainability. In ISO 9001, quality management focuses on the quality management system, ensuring the organization meet the customer and regulatory framework or regulatory requirement while enhancing the customer satisfaction, and enhance the quality management system, ensuring the consistent product, service quality, customer satisfaction, and the continuous improvement. ISO 26000 in that social responsibility offer guidance on integrating social responsibility into organizational practices, emphasize on the accountability, transparency, and the ethical behavior and respect for stakeholder interest, guide the organizational in integrating the social responsibility into operations and stakeholders interaction, promoting ethical behavior and contributing to the sustainable development goal. So next one is the fair trade labeling organization. Okay, certificate product that meet the social, economic, and the environmental standard, ensuring the fair wages, safe working condition, and the sustainable practices in the production. And fair trade certificate ensure the fair price, safe working conditions, and the community development for the producer in developing countries, promoting a social equity and the environmental stewardship in globally supply chain. Okay, fair for life in that focuses on the fair for labor practices, social responsibility, and the sustainable agriculture, supporting a fair trade principle and the ethical sourcing across the diverse industries. Okay, Fair Trade International in that promote the fair trading condition and empower the farmer to farmer and worker in developing countries through the fair trade practices, ensuring the equitable partnership and the sustainability likelihood. Okay. LEED certification, leadership in the energy and the environmental design. Okay, LEED green building rating system evaluate the building based on the sustainability criteria, including the energy efficiency, water conservation, indoor environmental quality, and the material selection, promoting a green building practices globally. certifies the building homes and communities based on the sustainability metrics and encourage the resources efficiency, construction, operations and the maintenance practices worldwide. And the last one is B Corp certification. Recognize company meeting the high standard of the social and the environmental performance, accountability and the transparency, balancing the profit and purpose to create a positive impact. Okay, recognize the companies meeting the rigorous standard of social and environmental performance, transparency and the accountability, using business as a good for or we can say that as a force for good and promoting the sustainable business practices. So global standard and certification play a crucial role in promoting a eco-friendly and the societal responsible production policies across the industry. ISO standard provide a framework for environmental management, quality assurance and the social responsibility, guiding organization in achieving an sustainable development goal. Fair trade certification ensures the fair treatment of the worker, ethical sourcing and community development in the global supply chain. LEED in that certification improve or promote the green building practices, while B Corp certification recognize the company, recognizing the company balancing profit and the social and the environmental impact, embracing these standards and contribute to the global efforts stewardship to gather the sustainability, ethical business practices and the positive social impact. So this is all for this lecture. In the next video we are going to start our next, that is the supply chain ethics. Thank you.